My dear friends, I worked about 50 years in education and built up the brand Akash Institute. I started with 12 students in 1988, and now there are 3.5 lakh students studying in Akash Institute. Simultaneously, in 1984, I learned a very interesting science, numerology, heard it for the first time in 1984, and after doing practice for 2 years, in 1986, I analyzed all the events of 36 years, and I found that all the findings which I recorded in these years, nothing matched with my date of birth. So it made me suspicious that my date of birth written in the school is wrong. I asked my father, he never knew when I was born, because at the time there was so much poverty and so many children. Parents didn't have any time to write down the date of birth of a child because there are 7, 8 children. So I was worried how to find out my date of birth. Then based upon my characteristics, I found which number suit to me, and then I went in the search of my record from the CM office, and after working for 6 months continuously, I noted down that I should have been born on this date, this year and this month. And I went to the CF office, showed the person concerned, that this is my date of birth, can you check from the old record? So immediately, when they saw the record, they found that I was born exactly on the same date which I wrote on the paper. Now, when I found that I could find my date of birth, I believed in this science. And then I did a lot of practice for about 34 years. 38 years I worked on this practice, running my Akash Institute, starting with 2,000 rupees and reaching to $1 billion. 15% approximately help is provided by this science. When to start the course, what should the property number, what should be the date of birth of the staff which is being appointed. So every unconsciously, consciously, I was built up in this. And I find that this science is so wonderful just by looking at the name of the person on the name plate. You can tell 40% of his character there and then, at least. And I experimented it with thousands of people, and I found that this is a very good science. Let us write books on the numerology. Then I wrote the book on numerology. That is a practical numerology and advanced numerology, which are available at Amazon also. I then established one international numerological forum to collect all the numerologists in the world. Because मैंने सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्या देखा कि इस साइंस के द्वारा आप लोगों की इतनी हेल्प कर सकते हैं जिससे आप इमेजिन नहीं किया जा सकता. उनके दुख, उनकी तकलीफ़ें नंबर्स के द्वारा सॉल्व की जा सकती हैं. ह्यूमन बींग्स के पैदा होने से पहले ये नंबर्स मौजूद थे, और ये 9 नंबर जो हैं 1 to 9, इसी में सारी ज़िंदगी रिवॉल्व करती है. इन नंबर्स की हेल्प के द्वारा हम किसी के कैरियर के बारे में, किसी के बिजनेस के बारे में, किसी के कोई फील्ड लाइफ का ऐसा नहीं जो नंबर से पता नहीं किया जा सकता हो. तो अभी मैंने इसके लिए फॉरम बनाया है, यूएई में अपना ऑफिस खोला है, न्यूयॉर्क में खोल रहा हूँ, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में खोल रहा हूँ. मैं चाहता हूँ वर्ल्ड के सारे न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट यहाँ दिल्ली में आएँ और इस फॉरम को ज्वाइन करें, जिससे कि वो हम आपस में एक्सचेंज कर सकें. मैंने कितना गेन किया और उन्होंने क्या गेन किया. इस एक्सचेंज प्रोसेस से हमारा जो है काफ़ी एक तरह से नॉलेज बढ़ेगी, और मैनकाइंड के लिए बिना किसी पैसा खर्च किए कैसे नंबर के द्वारा हम कर सकते हैं. नंबर्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लाइफ. जैसे सपोज इफ आई राइट द वर्ड कैट, CAT, कैट, if I remove the word A and put the U, it will become cut. Meaning will be changed. Similarly, bat, BAT, if I remove the A, make it U, but. So single alphabet in the name, if it is changed, the meaning changes. Similarly, in the name of the person, if spelling is changed, one letter, one alphabet is changed, person become 100% different. But we don't understand what is the importance of this number. People say, what is lying in the name? I say, name is everything in the life. 30% of our life character are decided by the name. 70% by date of birth. So name is therefore very important, and I find that if everybody is learn this science, first of all, it is very interesting. I remember 30 years back when I used to go to Vaishno Devi in a train. So I was sitting over there, I saw the name of a person. It was Ramlal. I calculated it by Ramlal and told him. He became very interested. Others had calculated for me also. And you will believe that by the time from Delhi to I reached Jammu, I calculated the date of birth of person, character of all Bogi. Complete Bogi, I just calculated one by one. Come on, I will tell you. So it was a madness because I was trying to establish what I have learned, whether it is correct or not. So those observations made me believe in this science, and I feel that this is very interesting. Time pass also, interesting also, accurate also. Approximately 75% accuracy is definite in this science. No science is 100%. It is only the God who knows 100%. But even if you know 75%, you are well placed. Actually, numerology you can compare with a traffic light. Traffic light, if it is green, what do? We start moving ahead. If it is red light, then we stop. Similarly, numerology tells us when is your good time, what type of time you are passing. If the good time, you go ahead, you take the risk. If you find the time is not good, it is red light, then you stop, wait for some time. So numerologist develops third eye by the virtue of which he can see whether the light is green or red. That is the advantage of having this numerologist, and we took this advantage in making our business also to that extent. So I am thankful to my brother-in-law, Mr. Y.K. Gaba, who taught me for one day this numerology in 1984. When I went to meet him in Haridwar, he was there. And one day, around 24 hours continuously, he taught me that infused so much interest in me. Then after that, I never looked back and thought that this is a very good science. As much as the people can be helped, thousands of people whose name I have changed by spellings, all have progressed very well. And I feel very happy when they tell me their results are good. So that gives the internal happiness if we can solve problem of somebody with the help of numbers. Thank you very much for patience hearing. Thank you.